All right. Hey, this is Jeremy, and it's today's 5 for 5. So, up in Kid Life, we just finished a series called Money Talks. And we had to explain to the kids that money doesn't actually talk to you. But when we say money talks, what it means is that money is very powerful. And money will make people do some crazy things. Really, it's our love for money. In fact, Paul talks about this in 1 Timothy chapter 6, verse 10. He says, "For the love of money is the root of all kinds of evil. People eager for money have wandered from the faith, piercing themselves with many griefs." Wow. Money can make you do some crazy things. Think about that. That you would love money so much that it would make you wander away from your belief in God, your faith in Jesus. Wow, that's not good. And see, there's a reason for this. Jesus spoke about it in Matthew chapter 6, verse 24. He said, "You cannot serve two masters." And then he would say, "You cannot serve both God and money." It's impossible to love God and to love money. In fact, Jesus came face to face one time in Matthew chapter 19 with a rich young ruler who believed that he had lived out the religious life perfectly. He had not sinned. And he thought that's the way that he could follow Jesus, by keeping all the commandments. But you know what? Jesus said, "Okay, then, since you've done that, go and sell everything you have and come follow me." And guess what? He couldn't do it. He loved his money and his riches more than he loved God, more than he wanted to follow Jesus. For a lot of us, we love our money. We want to get as much as we can. We want to keep as much as we can, and we don't want to give out much to others. We panic when we see the bank account starts to dwindle, and we worry and we get concerned. Jesus would also say in Matthew chapter 6, don't worry about those things. Don't get concerned about those things. In fact, he said earlier in the chapter, don't even store up things here on earth. Instead, store up riches in heaven. We need to be careful how we look at money. It's okay to have money, but it's not okay to be in love with money. And you know you're in love with money when people start taking money from you and you're just, you just take and take and take. Sometimes we will give up our integrity. We will sin over money, even if it means saving a few bucks here or there. We're willing to sell our faith, to sell our integrity for a few bucks, or for possessions, or for money. Hey, we're better than that. We have Jesus Christ in our lives. What more could we want? Paul would say in one of his writings that as long as we have food and clothing, we should be content. We should be happy. We shouldn't be wanting for more and more and more and more and more, because money will take away our time. We feel like we have to work more. It'll take away our joy, because when that bank account dwindles, we start to panic. It does so much to us. It pierces us with many griefs, and we don't even know it. That's what happens when we love money. We need to make sure that we love God so much more than we love money, because in our life, God needs to talk, not money. Hey, look, this week our challenge for all of you is to give. Find an organization that you can give to. This week in VBS, our kiddos are giving to the Savannah Baptist Center, helping those who are in need, helping the homeless, helping those who need food and clothing. Find an organization like that and give. Give more than you normally would this week. Be a giver. Let go of that money and say, God, it's yours anyway. I'm going to give it to someone who really needs it. Hey, I hope you have a great day today and a great week. See ya.